Police officer was sentenced to 12 years in federal prison this week after a string of thefts at different Las Vegas casinos. Following his 12-year prison sentence, 33-year-old Khalid Mitchell Rogers will be placed on 3 years of supervised release. In July, a federal jury convicted the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department officer of robbing 3 Las Vegas casinos from which he stole approximately $164,000. First, Rogers stole $73,810 from a casino in the western part of Las Vegas on November 12th of 2021. On January 6th of 2022, he stole $11,500 from a casino in North Las Vegas. In both cases, he walked directly to the casino's cashier cage and demanded the money. The third incident happened on February 27th of 2022 when Rogers ran towards 2 casino employees and yelled, "Get away from the money. I've got a gun. I will shoot you." He climbed over the counter, shoved an employee to the floor, and stuffed $78,898 into a bag before fleeing. Employees triggered an alarm and security officers tackled Rogers as he ran towards a parking garage. He drew his gun and threatened to shoot the security guard. Security officers disarmed and restrained him until Las Vegas Metropolitan Police officers arrived and arrested him. Upon checking the revolver serial number, it became clear the gun belonged to a Las Vegas Metropolitan Police officer. At his trial, prosecutors argued that Rogers robbed the casino to pay off debts he incurred from gambling addiction. So this should just be a case of crime doesn't pay. Now remember, this is a cop, right? This is a cop. Let me repeat that again. This is a cop that decided that he wanted to go to a casino and he wanted to rob them. And he actually robbed the house and he made it not once, but twice. It was the third time when he got way too greedy, way too over his head that he inevitably got caught up. And all he had to do was basically stop. God was letting him roll, right? It's not too many times that you can go to a casino and that you can bet against the house and that you'll actually leave out being the winner. He did this twice and nobody was the wiser. Nobody knew. And he was able to still go to work while also committing these crimes. It's almost like he was Bruce Wayne during the day and Broke Man at night. That's exactly what was going on here at this moment. He literally ran into the casinos and told them, "Hey, I got a gun." It's that easy. That's all it takes. I could have sworn I thought like the casinos were still like run by the mob and they still had like all of these gangsters in suits with Tommy guns. Maybe that's just me, thinking on some like Looney Tunes, Tex Avery type of deal. But I just really thought that casinos were heavily armed. It's a shame that you can go to a watch store, Rolex company, or a jewelry store, and they have more security and armed force than a casino. I'm just a little bit confused. Casinos have money. They got bricks of other things there too, but casinos got money. And like I said before, I'm just a little bit confused on how this down and out broken officer of the streets, was able to do this and get away. Where was all of this detective work? Like nobody put out an APB stating that, yo, we have a male that looks like this at this height with, wearing this and driving this that is going through and robbing casinos. Really? Casinos just are really like, hey, we're going to keep this on a hush because, we don't want too many people thinking that they can do the same thing or knowing how easy it is. This is almost in reference to the other story that I brought to you guys where casinos were getting hacked and they were pretty much down and they paid the hackers money so that everything can stop. This is that exact same thing. But nobody really heard about that because they don't want this really getting out and understanding that there are certain weaknesses in casinos that people could use to their advantage in order to get some of the things that they want. Not saying that they're going to walk out with the whole house, but they're going to be able to get some of the things that they want, just like this police officer was able to do. He just got way too stupid. Way too stupid. This is like when you have a lot of people that just so happen to go to a casino and they want to gamble about 50K and then they come out with 250K and they're like, yo, can't nothing stop me. Not even God himself can sink this ship. And guess what? You done lost everything. You done lost your dog. You done lost your wife. You done lost your side chick. You done lost your side family, your main family. You done lost your car. It's over. It's over. And now you're up there shaking like a leaf, looking for a fix, going to some loan sharks, trying to get some more money. And then you got the lawyer showing up in the courtroom with this thieving officer. Even though I technically feel sorry for the officer because casinos rob people all the time. And they know that they rob people. they put people directly into bankruptcy, and they're completely fine with it. So it's like I'm technically for the cop at this moment in time, but I'm not really for the cop. But then you had the lawyer that was like, Your Honor, I deduced that my client, he suffers from gambling fixation, and because the fix was so bad, and because it was so deep, the officer had to go through other means. Not saying that they were correct, but my honor, you have to understand how difficult it is to have to face such things alone, and being an officer, being stressed out about the job, minimal pay, probably nothing in the pension, going through a divorce, and his kids really not loving him, going through family abandonment issues, and going through things dealing with his manhood. My client, sorry to say, he suffers from erectile dysfunction, and Viagra doesn't really work for him. So he's trying to figure out a way. I would really love it if you guys could find your way to feel sorry for him, and maybe get him some therapy, and lessen the sentence. I mean, for God's sakes, he's an officer. Let's look at his record.
A few moments later.
This niggas in them penitentiaries, them tears I came from, that's legendary. That'll knock you out, take you in your cell, and suck your dick.
And that has been brought to you by our sponsors, Don't Do Crime, because this is what happens when you decide to do crime. They will take you into those penitentiaries. They'll take you into your cell. They will knock you out.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
So yeah, let's just hope that his stint in prison, isn't he's not there for for a long time. It's going to be pretty bad. Yeah. Hopefully people are putting money on his books, because he's going to need a lot of money for some honey buns. Because if he doesn't have that money for those honey buns, people will go for some other buns. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that's stated in the comment section below. And always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.